Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to talk about entities, specifically type of corporate entities. So let's first start with the most simple one, the sole proprietor. What it is, it's basically one person and they run their own business. There is no legal separation between you and the business. Income is reported on your personal income tax return, Form 1040 Schedule C, and is subject to your income tax and also self-employment tax, currently at 15%. Why do people do sole proprietorships? Because it's simple. No startup costs. They have full control. The problem is you have unlimited personal liability and you have higher exposure to self-employment tax. Another type of entity people get into is partnerships. Basically, it's two or more owners. At taxes, they file Form 1065. Profits pass through partnerships through their Schedule K1. Partners pay income tax and also self-employment tax on their personal return. Pros, it's easy to form, it's got flexible ownership. Cons, general partners have personal liability, and also when you have multiple partners, things can get a little complex. Limited liability company. This is the most popular one for small business. This is what everybody does, and I recommend you all do too. Taxable is very flexible. LLC, you can choose how it's taxed. You can have single members LLCs to be taxed as sole proprietors. You can have multiple member LLCs. They can be taxed as partnerships. Can also be elected as an S-Corp or as C-Corp. Basic thing, you have limited liability. But the bigger con is you got to pay state fees and it's a little bit more of an administrative cost. S-Corporations. These are one of my favorite ones, guys. Basically, it's an election, not a separate entity. Deal with these S-Corps, basically, they don't pay taxes. They pass through the taxation to the owners. The owners pay income on taxes on the profits, pay payroll tax only on salary, not on all the profits. S-Corporation's huge in reducing your payroll taxes. An example I gave to you guys here, you make a company, 200K profit, you take out 100K in payroll taxes, the other 100K you distribute to yourself, no self-employment tax. Cons, you have to keep payroll. And also a big con is IRS scrutinizes reasonable salary. You can't say you're making $1 million and only pay yourself $10,000. The IRS is going to come after you. So you have to pay yourself a reasonable salary. The other type is C-Corp. This is your Microsofts, your Amazons. These are single entities used by large companies to raise capital. Taxes, corporations currently pay 21% federal taxes. Dividends are also taxed again at the personal level. This is where you get the double taxation. Pros, these are used to raise investors, can retain company earnings. Con, the problem is you have double taxation and they're very complicated. Another ones are nonprofits, 501c. Basically what these are charitable foundations or charitable companies. They are generally tax exempt, but they must follow very strict IRS rules and they are very heavy compliance. No profits can be distributed to the owners. It must go back into the nonprofit's mission. So here's a chart I gave to you guys here just so you can see the basic different types. Again, just summarizing what I said. The key here, guys, is you want liability protection. You don't want to be a sole proprietor because if anything happens to the business, they can come after you personally. The best thing you can do for yourself is before you start a business is start the correct entity. I suggest either an LLC or an S-Corp for small businesses. This way, it helps shield your personal liability and also the company's liability. So in case the company gets into trouble, your personal assets are safe. So there are key strategies when you elect to incorporate. LLC's tax as an S-Corp, best for reducing payroll taxes. C-Corps, useful, you might want to retain profits or you want to build a large enterprise. You could do multiple entity strategies. Like I've said before, you can use medical S corporations, real estate LLCs, holding companies, all kinds of things you can do. Regardless of the entity, you have to pay federal income tax, state income tax, payroll tax, and also sales tax. And that's pretty much it, guys. I wanted to give you a quick review of basically what types of companies are. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. Please leave your comments down below and have a prosperous day.